I knew as soon as I started this, dude, the wife would call. Alright, I'm ready. Hell yeah. Not actually gonna watch your stream because I'm not gonna cheat like that. I did like your video though. Brick wall. Yeah, that was a piss poor block. Oh, how'd you drop that? Oh, he fucking punched the ball. Did you see that? Damn, there was a lot of long points on my Buffalo. Oh! Thank God. Thank God for that recovery. Yeah, thank you, brother. Roughing the kicker.
Number 20,
Let's go! Wow! Oh! Oh! What? No way! Good fucking run, Yoda. Wow. 103 yards? Holy cow. That was clean. My guy got in the way and fucked my shit up. So yeah, they juke and stuff all funny and whatnot. Oh, your defender got around pretty well. Good shit. What? Okay. You watching my stream? Don't be cheating. Yeah. Technically, that's cheat because you're seeing my plays.
That keeps the score. Indiana 14, Texas
That's what a cheater would say. The way he fucking dances up to the line. It does it randomly by itself. I think so. They throw funny. He did too! What the fuck? Damn, we were butting horns right there. Yeah, that threw me off.
Number 20, set to advance on the football.
Not this time, really. Ran it on my ass last time. Are you not fucking? Good catch. See? Open Gundam style, but he said open Gundam style. You'll catch up, dude. These mascot games are, trust me, my first game, it was fucking weird, too. This is your first mascot game, but yeah, it's different. I like it. It's definitely more different than what the old school version used to be. Like the jukes and stuff, like back in the day they did normal jukes. This one they do some flipping jukes. Yeah, true that. I can't, bro. I just can't stop. I went in that shit all strong. Give it a little that sloppy toppy. He tripped. He fucking trips. Oh. He just did Booker T, the Spinneroonie. Yo was trying to take my kicker out. He said, oh, execute order 66. Oh, both of us are number one. I just realized that. You are right. It's also insane that every single mascot is 99 overalled out. But it makes it fair. Teams are even. Technically. Yeah. Gymnastics, man. Open Gundam style. He's fucking getting it. Oh my god, what? Oh. That was... Yoda got a freebie. Supposed to do 619 through ropes, not a cartwheel. Motherfucker. Damn, that was your fucking free safety that came in after me, or maybe the linebacker. Yeah, it was probably. I should have just threw it to the running back. Yoda was looking for fucking 100 and something yards, number 2. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Good TD. Got my ass. We're still in the first half. I just realized that for a sec. Whooping Gundam style. Gotta take a halftime rip after we're done with these next 2 minutes. Yeah, I flipped into my guy. That's what fucked me. I should have just... I wonder what their spins are like. I haven't spun with these guys yet. I wonder if they got a weird spin. Oh, they do. He does a fucking cartwheel. Oh, shit! I didn't. Oh my God, what an interception. Dude, you jumped like a freaking spider monkey, jacked up a Mountain Dew. Ah. Wow, that fucking, yeah, that hop right there, wow. That was a good play, dog. Straight up, you got my ass. There was like three different mascots that did cartwheels, including yours. There was... No shit. Whooping Gundam style. Hey, sexy. Oh, I'm so glad he dove for it. I was like, there's a TD right there. Dude, Ball State's freaking mascot looks like he's on freaking steroids, dude. Like he got a mega supply from Hulk Hogan. From Hulk Hogan, yes. Yeah, I know. Spinaruski. Booker T would be so happy. Oh. What? Whatever. I hit the wrong button anyway. That's how I got sacked.
And they'll take over first down and 10. Touchdown, Texas.
Good TD. Pump it up. Pump it up. Pump it up. Roughing the passer. Oh, I tried trucking your ass. Good first half, Yoda. We each been sacked one time. You've allowed 296 yards. I've allowed, I think it was 186. Nope, 143 I've allowed. You had 2 takeaways. I had 4. Yeah, you force fumbled me, and then I obviously my interceptions. Yeah, you intercepted me as well. Remember that big old hop like a spider monkey? Yes, sir. We hungry. Damn, that guy just got leveled. I seen you try jumping. I don't know why it didn't go over. I mean, my guy was almost halfway up. Yeah, you did. I fair catched it. As soon as I seen your player got around mine halfway through that kick, I was like, yep, fair catch. Oh! Fuck! Good fumble. Jesus. That was hard. Nope. Ah! Good first down, brother. You got me. Nobody wanted to push. You found a good opening. I definitely jumped for that, but okay. That's cool. Damn, there was almost a mascot fight down there. One of our, both mine and your players were pushing each other around. Let them fight! Let them fight! Let them fight! Good push. I should have kept going. Was not expecting that. Take it all the way. Neither did I, bro. Neither did I. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Oops, too far. You get it. You get an extra fucking 15 yards, Yoda. Get started at the 40. You better bring a 40 too. So we gonna get hammered. Woo! He said, "Come here, little boy." Oh, just barely. Good hold. Yeah. You had two guys pushing through the middle, and my center couldn't just block them that well.
Number 20, set to kick off.
If you push triangle, that's a fair catch. What? Good pass.
Touchdown, Texas. Number 13, the kicker is on for the extra point.
So close.
That makes the score Indiana 49, Texas 35. Return brings it out to the 27.
He just did the Michael Jackson moonwalk. That's fucked up.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Roughing the passer. Defense. Yes, sir. I was trying to shove a carrot up there. That's the end of the third. Good game, Yoda. This shit's been fun. Yeah, that's true. Dynasty mode be stressing sometimes. Oh my god, thank god we got it back. Giving you guys an L. L emote. Who's yours? Who's yours? All right, Chad Gable. Fucking Chad Gable, my ass. All right, open Gundam style. Oh, what? No way.
Now, fourth down. Number 50 in punt formation to kick it away.
I didn't. Oh, that's a field goal right there. Where's my 3 points? Oh, where's my 5 points then? Oh, I jumped, but whatever. No, I hit triangle. He just didn't jump. He decided to grab you instead. Yeah, he was trying to shove a carrot up your ass, dude. Or at least a longhorn up your ass. We both have horns. Want to be Mikey on me? Hee hee. Good stuff. Good TV. Come fuck with the Longhorns. Just let the man through, really? Oh, why'd you get him? What a fucking douchebag, bro. He just walks right in front of my way. Still got the first down, but my lord, dude. He just swaps over, and I mean, I get he was trying to block to the left, but I wasn't even through the hole yet. I was coming quick. Wanna be a shot collar, 20-inch blades, only Impala. We're getting stony with my homie. Eating macaroni. Hee hee. Their celebrations crack me up too. If I had more yards to run, definitely. You could have got me. Hear that beep? There's a hospital beeper. Beep, beep, lifeline. What? What? My Lord. Let's go. GG's. That was a wild mascot game. You caught up like a son of a bitch. I'll give you that, bro. That was crazy. You force fumbled it from me multiple times, dude. Hoosiers? Yeah, but I didn't know you were going to help me get a touchdown. Hey, you did call it, though. You said you was going to do it, and you did it. I think that was a lineman that picked it up. GG's, bro. That was fun. A lot of crazy moments, play-wise. You threw way more passing yards than I did. You were like over 400 yards. Hell yeah. I'm loading into our game. Yeah, you can. Are you loading into the lobby? What? Thing's tweaking. Because I was in the lobby too, and it said it was waiting on you. I'll retry it. Alright, give me 1 sec, Bubby. pretty cool. We're the game of the week, too. Gonna be a banger. Number 5 versus number 6. All right, brother, I'm ready.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium.
We played the mascot game at my home stadium. Now on Dynasty mode, we're at yours.
In a top 10 showdown. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
Cool, I get the ball second now.
And the Hoosiers ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To throw, Manning. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Got room to work. And tackled there by the defense.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Good first down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that.
Makes the grab in their space. The 20, the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
I would have just made it. I didn't mean to kick it that far either on
Not
you.
nearly
Sorry.
as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw an interception.
Oh, shit! Trick play!
Aggressive with this offense.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go.
Good fucking play, Yoda.
Set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas? Not only
Yeah, I sure did. As soon as I seen Manning still had it, I was like, oh, fuck.
Speed, David, to bring in Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, we didn't even mention the running backs when you bring in 2 who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sarp, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and
just sit there and hug him, guys. Yeah, that's fine.
Designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no. They got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities. I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely
get up, you fucking pussy.
Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names you just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
Creates a little room.
Fuck yeah.
Nowhere Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got a yard, but that was a good stop
on
my
those
end.
Defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage.
Makes a grab and room to run. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out and...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
First down right here.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Big
Okay.
tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football.
He was in my way.
4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's Brown. He
Sit down.
steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense
right.
is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get past
Where the bull pulls the horns.
Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and... And he's in! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Running inside, it's Beebe. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him.
I should have
Someone on
fucking
defense has
waited.
to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Your defender was coming after me,
Their
though.
receivers like to get hit. They just don't.
Your D-line.
They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. Throws to
No!
the left. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Texas. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm.
You guys fucking flop just for fucking.
Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He's open on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure that
maybe some room here. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's third and forever. He tried to get his team the first down, not enough. Let's see what they do on fourth.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like
it's still the first quarter, Bob.
So Palmer, I don't know who the names.
That's why I'm still trying to stay relaxed of everything that's happened so far, because we still got a long football game ahead of us.
Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing too. I think the offensive line though was key to it all. Anytime you have 2 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal.
It's a good quarter, though.
Starts and stops.
It's definitely going to be a dogfight coming down to the wire. God damn it.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose you.
Oh, no, that's not the play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field.
Going to be able to change it because everybody's noisy. There we go. Yeah.
From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line. The run inside. It's Richard. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
There's a crease.
Oh, good stop, bro.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead.
Good fucking quarter, Yoda. You definitely yeeted me.
Now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find this man for 6.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
Trip to the house. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Play action, here's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. Now they've got a little room to work.
Thought he was going to be able to take that big boy down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers and the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's knocked down for a
Yeah, make sure you go through your playbooks after this game.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps.
Probably for all of your dynasties, because there's probably quite a few plays on every single team that has those.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, so close being intercepted.
And into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right?
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Manning. Going deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah,
technically, in my eyes, I see 0 to 0.
David, it looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll run it. It's Richard. The
Good shit. Fuck
move,
yeah.
and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Defense right
I should have
there to
turned when I
stop
first
him in
thought
his
about
tracks, and they
turning.
get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks.
Oh, gas. No brakes.
Great play on the ball carrier.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a little room there. Got enough space. Touchdown, Indiana. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down.
Hell yeah.
Like that,
And then he did the windmill.
Chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Oh,
Wow.
my one hand.
Good play, bro. Just all around good play.
To catch the football, he just needs one. Like, big-time play, catches the ball, and then doesn't fall down. After the catch, still wants to get more yards, get upfield, and create the explosive play. That was a fun play to watch.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that.
Thank God for no pass interference. I almost thought that was about to be.
Got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Ew! No!
That soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here.
What?
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. Oh, what a cut! They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
What an interception.
That happened so
He's
fast,
dangerous
bro. I
because
didn't,
not only
like,
can he
it
catch the
just,
ball and pluck
it
out
caught
of the
me
air,
off guard.
He's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country. And he shows
I didn't even know I was picking it all. I was paying attention to, like, the whole left side of the field.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Horns up and ready to hook him.
Fans are going crazy, dog.
On third down in DKR. To throw, it's Hoover. Unloads.
Gave it right fucking back to you. Damn it.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Throwing Manning. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Damn, Daniel.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And that's a really good job by
He'll
this
return
defense.
soon.
Complete
You're
defensive
good.
effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Arch Madness. Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. That's a really good tackle there.
Told you Archie come back, but you probably should swap him out.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the
Okay.
QB's best
I was about to say,
friend. You
before
saw
he really does
example
get
of it on
hurt.
that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He's got the back of the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits and makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups where you see, I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance.
Fucking knew you were going to run it. Hell yeah, let's go. I got scared for a second. I was like, please don't pass it. Please don't pass it. Oh, shit.
If you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be
Yeah, you should have audibled on me. You would have got me. I would have been forced to call a timeout.
They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Moving out to the right. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Looking downfield on first down. A spectacular one-hand grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. You see it, he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Throws to the wideout.
What? Why didn't you fucking jump? I told you to jump.
Before he takes it into the red zone, they'll mark it at the 18.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
You know, swing passes to the running back oftentimes are like an extension of the running game. That's like a sweep, but give the defense a ton of...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up
Good
2nd and 10.
Good stop.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella?
Turning on the Jets. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Once he got some room.
Oh, the ones in the sky. We the ones.
So dangerous. You get him
And you the toes.
After the catch, phenomenal job in the open field.
That was an awesome play. I'm glad he shake and baked your fucking defender. I was like, oh shit, open guy. Oh, this is off.
Make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on.
Gotta remember,
body.
he's a backup quarterback. It's now Archie.
Man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that.
Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running inside, it's Richard, and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he puts through the extra point.
Indiana 34, Texas 14.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Works the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Got it in the middle with Simon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground. And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Took it all the way back to the house. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Complete left side, Coleman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Ducks in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Knocked down at the 26.
He wasn't off balance. He would have took off.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers,
there's still a lot of game left,
winning each and every time.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here comes the heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so
all gas, no brakes.
Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Well, that was a shitty throw. What the fuck?
He's open, he tried to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
God damn it, Wilson.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. Got enough for the first. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to see and what Archie Manning's status looks like. See if he's still in the red or if he's green. If he's green, bring him back. Damn, that sucks.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, wide the fuck open!
Left side. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn!
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper shows how dangerous this passing game can be. 89 yards on the scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Beebe. Fights off a defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change.
Oh, the fake. They snapped it to the up man. He's on the move. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away.
Man, the fake punt.
God, you guys destroyed my fucking line. I couldn't even get a run through.
Get a free first down. When it goes south, everybody's ticked off. Why did you do it? What a stupid play call. So if you just called it, sorry, but that's what I had to say about it.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive.
Is that your third string?
Fires left. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it.
Oh my God, that almost got big.
Seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. Hands it off on the counter. Can't get him to the ground.
Get something.
He gets 4 after the 27.
No, I went through the wrong hole and.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Wilson will throw. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Get it out on the screen. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Indiana!
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Incomplete, and they tried to catch it.
How'd he drop it?
First down, but the defense was ready. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. gives it on the option. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll throw it.
What was you throwing, homie?
Razzle there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He definitely didn't want to throw the circle.
Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Fucking 96.
Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
I'd bring your 2nd string back, bro. Fuck that 3rd string.
This offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in revert.
Motherfucker!
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Texas offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got almost 10 more minutes. We got 12 minutes left.
Fires to the wideout.
It's almost done.
Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running inside. It's Simon.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. Starting to feel a little pressure. Finds the tight end. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside his 30, what a chance to flip the field. He'll be tackled right at the 32, and a pretty good job.
You just hurt your own player.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Got a little grass. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
I can't believe how much of your players been dropping like flies this game.
Gonna run it. It's Richard.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
10 more minutes.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Yoda's like, I got 10 minutes of shoving carrots up people's asses.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up
That was
the
a weird
first down
tackle.
and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Morris. The short hands. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on 1st down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on 1st down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. There's some room. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Again, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Indiana! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go 4 verticals, but all game long, this defense has stepped up, and they force another incompletion.
A give to Brown. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Wants to throw. It's Lacey. Looking down the middle. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
The run inside. It's Martin. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so trying to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. A low line drive and not his best work. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up. Breaks into the open.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And they get him down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wilson will throw. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
And these decisions are different now, man. Like the way I look at this, inside the 2-yard line, 4th down, man, I'm going for this. I'm going to be aggressive because if I don't get this, they've got to go.
Touchdown, Hoosiers. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Running inside. It's Smothers. Picks up the 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
To the ground and trying to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and short.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the Longhorns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wilson. And there was nowhere
I don't know how he got
stopped
through
in his
2
tracks
people
in the
to get to
backfield.
you. That was nuts.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Well, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Run in the red zone, it's Wilson. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Fighting off the defender. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice.
Yeah, GG's, brother. That shit was fun. Both games were.
Turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense.
Maybe some room here. Got enough for the first. Past the 30. He's at the 20. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Man, it's easy to call
Damn.
plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He shows you a little bit of
5
wiggle.
touchdowns,
This dude's got
Jesus
it all.
Christ.
Nice touchdown run by the running back.